Hi, this is Anne. I wanted to give an energy update today because it is just so powerful. There's been just so much going on in the energy and frequency space for quite some time now, and it has really been putting us through so many tests, through so much clearing, purging, revisiting, looping through scenarios and experiences in our lives, in our relationships, in our family unit, forcing us to see things that we haven't had the strength perhaps to see before. And there's been such a huge shift and transformation, and collectively that it's palpable, it's noticeable. So I wanted to come on and talk about that for a second and explain what has happened. So we're really at a point right now where there has really been so many people working hard at healing, and perhaps some warrior exists within many of us, where we know we've been fighting some sort of battle, some sort of challenge on a level far greater than ourselves. And to some degree, it's almost like a form of self-sacrifice, where we really had to dig into our own power source, find our own strengths, and answer our own very, very, very difficult questions. You know, what is it you want, and what is who is it? Who are you, and what is essential for you to find yourself, and what is the meaning of this life? I mean, the questions have really run that deep. I mean, a lot of that has to do with so much Pisces energy that has been going on, that I believe that we are all meant to experience in order to really shift this earth to a different frequency, a different level, in order to really save it. So we've all been faced with some personal challenges, revelations, clearing of mass proportions that has been physically challenging and emotionally challenging, and certainly playing a role out in our very much in our personal and relationship lives. This report has nothing to do with a reading on relationships. It does have to do with a relationship with yourself, because that is the most important one. Once you have that balanced, and you understand the drivers behind your actions, and even if you don't, that doesn't matter. But once you have yourself balanced, it creates an environment for others to come in. And what I'm feeling right now is just this new, fresh beginning, where all of that work has really allowed us to arrive at this place of understanding as to why it all had to happen. And that is such an amazing feeling to know that while this may be causing or has caused an extreme amount of anxiety, turmoil in our lives, in our emotions, and in our relationships, it has led to a point of clarity as to why it had to happen that way. It's led to a point of understanding the sacrifice that we make to really become higher consciousness, to find the end of that discovery road and be okay with it. And I never thought that that was even possible. There was just so many questions and so much continuing to come up that I didn't know if there would ever be an end to it. Now, I don't believe that there is an end, but I believe that many of us have led the way through some uncharted territories and some very difficult decisions, and had to really stand very tall in our courage and strength to make it this far. And I believe that many of us have achieved it. We have achieved it. We have collectively achieved it. We've taken on a challenge. And it feels different. As I sit here kind of reviewing all the steps and stages and experiences that I have personally gone through as one of the wayshowers in this, I see so much hope now, and I feel the frequency collectively has changed. Now, this is causing a little bit of fluctuation as anxiety creeps in from collectively, and from those who haven't made their way yet but are working on it. That still exists, and that still appears as an offset. But overall, there is this shift, this kind of frequency level that is pretty cool. So if you are feeling this, and if you're still listening, you probably are. But yeah, no, it's the coolest thing ever. There's been some major leaps and bounds in terms of understanding of self-mastery, of the soul journey in Pisces, of kind of figuring out what our role is, of self-understanding, so much standing in our discipline, self-discipline, the Capricorn energy. And you start to see how all of this is playing out. So pretty sweet. I just wanted to share that because so many readings are about, your life will be complete when. And I don't think we give enough credit to how far we've come. And this is major. This is major. This is major, what we've accomplished collectively, just as it is now, no matter what. It hasn't come into your life. It's it actually is there. Amazing. Anyway, that's it. Bye.